Hello everyone, this is Ty from Ty's Computer Channel here again, and back with another video. And today we're actually recording off the Samsung Galaxy Note 8. I recently, I think 2 days ago, well, at the time of me recording this, I got the new Samsung Galaxy Note 8. Just for confirmation, here's my little box. And of course, knowing me, and I drop shit, managed to get the out-of-box Defender plus this Pure Gear self-healing screen protector. That's not the whole point of this video, but the whole point of this video is I bought this PowerMac G4 off a site called Letgo. It's kind of like Craigslist. You buy and sell, and so on and so forth. I bought this PowerMac G4. The lady I bought it from said it was working. Problem is the power supply is dead, so either she scanned me or she knew what the hell she was doing. Or, I mean, didn't know what she was doing. But either way, I'm actually, I don't, well, really, I paid 15 bucks for this PowerMac G4 and this monitor. And I will actually say this. I don't care that this is dead. I don't care I wasted 15 bucks. I think this was money well spent. One, I've always wanted to actually own a Mac computer, and I don't like the newer stuff they have. The newest I'll go is probably a PowerMac G5. My school actually has a crap ton of them, and I want to figure out how I can attend one of their auctions so I can actually buy one of those computers. Because here's the funny thing. I turn this around. I don't know how it's going to show up, but there's a sticker here. It says, Property of Pennsville Public School District. This computer was in my school's auction probably a few years ago, because this PC did come out in 2002. This is the WinDrive? I think it's the WinDrive MDD system. You can tell because it's got like it has a slim power supply. And if I open it up here, yes, I know how to open up one of these things. It has a slim, fat power supply, 320 watts Samsung unit. Has some kind of NVIDIA card. Not sure. I'm assuming this has dual CPUs because when I took this cooler off, my God, I was like, this is a lot of copper. I saw two dies, and I'm guessing they're dual CPUs. This thing is like a 800 megahertz probably. Standard 160 gig IDE hard drive. Plenty of expansion if you got the cards for this shit. I think these are 2 gig sticks of DDR 1700. If I can't get this system to work, what I might just go and do is I'm going to harvest this system for parts. Already, I can take the optical drive, the hard drive, and the RAM. I can throw all of that into my $12 PC. Okay, now these are two 512 meg sticks of RAM, so for a total of 1 gig. I was wrong, and actually probably putting this RAM in the $12 PC might not actually be a good idea because why downgrade? This only has 1 gig. Actually, does this have 1 gig? Yeah, I'm pretty sure this only has 1 gig. When the $12 PC has 1.5 gigs. So here's the desktop. On the front, you have an optical drive and an empty bay here. Empty bay, optical drive. The one thing I don't like about Apple and their optical drives for their Power Macs is remove the button to eject the optical drive yourself. You got to do it either on the keyboard or in the software, and I fucking hate that. Let me push a button, have it come out, and we'll call it a day. But no, it doesn't have that. It has a headphone jack. Way to go, Apple. Power button, which doesn't work. Speaker, which is actually quite interesting. Look at the back here. We can see the NVIDIA card, which has DVI and Apple's proprietary connector, which is for this monitor. Which this monitor isn't actually What's weird is this monitor does not have a power source. It's all powered through the cable. I'm assuming. I haven't figured that out yet. So I'm guessing when you turn this computer on, the monitor turns on as well too with it. Because I'm thinking this sends power to the monitor. That tells me the monitor is not really that power hungry. But also, the monitor only has a proprietary connector, so I can't use this monitor on any other computer. I want to find a way if I can do that. On the back here, you got what would have been a modem. Guessing that's audio out. Another headphone jack and an audio out. I don't know. I don't know what these all do. All I know is I see a headphone jack, and that's all I see. Ethernet, probably a 10100. I'm guessing. I don't know what this is. I'm not gonna make a guess on it. Dual FireWire and dual USB, probably 1.0. In the back here says PowerMac G4, developed by Apple in California, model number M8570, EMC number 1914. It's got the power draws and shit. Agency approvals inside access door. 2002, Apple California. Yep. This is the 2002 model. And this computer is not light. I hate to admit this. This system is heavier than Esther. Just picking it up alone. Look, it's got these really heavy-duty enforced solid plastic handles. It's just, this thing is heavier than fucking Esther. And Esther is my biggest PC I own. This thing is heavier than Esther Rias Kurumi in Neko, the $12 PC. I do intend to keep this. I'm naming this computer L. And if anybody has seen Death Note, you would see that the computer L used in the very early episodes, it looks like a PowerMac G4. That's what I'm guessing. So that's why I'm calling this guy L. My goal is to actually get this guy up and running. I want to see what's on the hard drive before I go and wipe it, because right now I can't. And plus, I fucking hate dealing with master and slave jumpers. And I want to also I also want to use the Mac OS, or whatever version of Mac OS is on this computer. Probably a very, very early version of 10. I'm guessing, I don't know, maybe lower. So I want to get this up and running. From looks of it, it just needs either a new power. It just needs a new power supply. I mean, I see no physical damage at all. I wanted to crack the power supply open in this thing, but I'm scared too because I don't I can die. I got lucky with. I'll say this: I was working on an original Xbox, not the 360, an original Xbox. Those indestructible motherfuckers. They had those Xboxes. The power supply were exposed because they didn't intend you to actually crack one open. But when I cracked one open, I forgot the thing was turned on, and I put my hand, this whole part of my hand here, on that power supply, conductors, capacitors, so on and so forth. Like, my hand was slapped on there. Didn't know it sent a shock all of my arm. I was lucky enough to feel the shock and move my hand. Now, when you get shocked, you really can't move. You're kind of locked in. But I'm guessing there really wasn't too much voltage going through that power supply, because all what it felt like was just a normal shock. Like, say, if you're doing a science class and you're playing around with generators and you're experimenting. It's like very low voltage, just a standard shock. Like, imagine, picture those little joke sticks of gum packs where you pull on it and it actually like shocks your finger. Take that shock and have it and picture it traveling all throughout your arm. That's how it felt like to me. And ever since that day, I've been terrified of cracking open power supplies. I've only cracked open two power supplies in my life. One being a ITX power supply, because I had to clean the insides out, and an ATX power supply from Esther's original computer, like the original pre-build. I got the power spec I got almost 3 years ago. Well, 2 years ago now, but slowly creeping up on 3. About 5 more months ago, and it's been 3 months, or 3 years, I mean. Cracked it open because I had to clean it out, and so on and so forth. I'm just glad I didn't get shocked by it. Okay, enough story time. Let's actually move on to the monitor. Now, here we have this Apple Mac monitor, and as I said before, this only has one cable. It's only going to the monitor itself. And here is the proprietary connector for like a little bit of a better look on it. It looks kind of like DVI, but it's not. Got these little things here to have a clip on. You can rotate. It's a really cool design. I like this cable. So monitor's powered through the computer, I'm assuming. I like the design. Look at how it's all plastic. I mean, it looks like shit. I don't know how I'm gonna clean this, but I kind of actually want to put this out on display somewheres. I'm afraid, but I really don't feel like it. And it can go. Okay. At default, it can go up to maybe what that looks like. It's been a while since I actually did angles. That looks like that's from my angle here right now. You can see my hand like from here, and it looks to be a 25-degree angle. It can go as far down as maybe a 45-degree angle. But on the monitor here, you got a brightness button here, which it's like touch, and a power touch sensor here, which I'm assuming if you touch this, it turns the computer on. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know much about this. I like the look of the screen. I would love to use this. I would love to use this monitor, honestly. If you guys know a way to where I can use this monitor on a modern Windows PC, let me know. But turning to the back of the monitor, you only get 2 USBs, which are handy with this Mac, because there are no other freaking USB other than just those 2 for your mouse and keyboard. And it's got the same freaking heavy-duty ass bolts as that thing does. So you probably can take this apart. I might look into that because I might actually I do want to clean this up a little bit. I want to clean this up, make it look good, put it on display. And honestly, if I could get this to work, I would love to use it to replace the 13-inch monitor I have over there. That's a 4x3. This is a 4x3, and I like the look of this, and I would like to use this. Again, if there's a way I can get this to work, let me know. And let me know what the fuck this proprietary connector is called that Apple uses. But, yeah, that's like a quick story on how I acquired L here. And, oh god, L needs to lay off the candy and the sweets. Definitely a joke. But, yeah, that's actually how I have acquired L here, and I would love to see him work one day, honestly. I don't know when that's going to be, because trying to find a power supply for this specific model is hard. I've tried throwing in another power supply into this, and the power supply I used made a loud, freaking high-pitched beep that would not stop until I turned the kill switch off. Yeah, I was afraid for my life that that power supply might have exploded. I don't know if power supplies explode, so don't be afraid. Or be afraid, I don't know. Proceed at your own risk when it comes to power supplies. But, so that's this. I'm going to soon be doing a review, and I'm still in the process of editing a video I have of immense of upgrades, because I did a 3-way upgrade. I got a new card and power supply for Esther. Esther's card and power supply went to Rias. Rias' card and power supply went to the Kirby build. A 3-way upgrade, but only 2 parts included. So I am still going to be trying to edit that video. Hopefully I'm gonna get that done. Still in the process of trying to find a new job, because I'm still in need of new parts for Esther to get her up and running better. Going with a Ryzen 7 1700 CPU, 4-core, 16 threads. I know it's not meant for gaming. I don't do too much gaming at this point. Currently, right now, if I really wanted to game, because the old board processor that I'm replacing will go into Rias, and I can just game off Rias, no problem. But thank you for watching the video. If you liked, please consider subscribing to the channel for more videos in the future, and please have a good day.